In this video, we're going to be talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the game that came out about 2.5 months ago and has already hit the clearance bin pretty much. And you can tell that it has really flopped, and that Square Enix has actually released that 2-hour demo on all major platforms. So, like some of you, I jumped into it. I was willing to give it a chance. You know, there's nothing better than free, right? And my initial thoughts on what I played is that I was bored. You know, I don't understand how you could think you're putting your best foot forward in releasing something that was boring. You know, I want to preface this by saying that I played and beat Rise of the Tomb Raider. Very good game. And also the reboot that came out in 2013 on both 360 and PS4. And yeah, so I'm a fan of the series, fan of this reboot they've been doing. And I just couldn't tell you how disappointed I was when I was playing that demo. I was like, you know what, I'm going to play it, I'm going to get hooked. It's going to be installed on my system, you know, so I was just going to buy it afterwards. No big deal. I'll be fine with my purchase. But right now, man, it's not worth it. I mean, if Square Enix really thought that was putting their best foot forward, what else does the game have? Am I going to be bored through the rest of it? You know, those are my thoughts. Those are my worries. So, like, right now, I know it's on sale for like $29.99, but man, is it really worth it? Probably not. The fact that the game only came out 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago at this point, it's December 9th when I'm making this, really says a lot, because it's pretty much half off right now, which is crazy for a AAA release to be half off. Black Friday is one thing, but this is December 9th. And I get why they're doing it, but man, they messed up. Now, maybe next year, a year and a half from now, I'll go back and like go into like $9.99, $5.99 on a flash sale on PSN, and I'll, you know, finally play through it. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't justify it. And like, part of my reasoning is because even though I like Rise of the Tomb Raider, when I was playing that game, honestly, when it came to the story, I had the volume turned down. You know, like the actual dialogue, like, kind of just, it was whatever. The story was whatever. I got it, I followed it, I understood it. I just thought it was mediocre at best, which is really disappointing, because the first game, the one in 2013, the reboot, was so good. Even the story was great, you know, for a video game. And you know, I was like, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe, you know, it's just me not being in the mood to play this right now. And that could very well be the case, you know. You know, if you liked it, played the demo, liked it, cool, you know, that's awesome. Glad you had it. Glad you liked it. Glad you enjoyed your experience. If you want to buy it, you know, cool. I will say this much. It's been 2.5 months and it's 50% off now. Give it 6 months. It'll be even cheaper. And like I said, you can still get the same game for, you know, even less. But that's just my 2 cents. So, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm really sorry to, you know, the team that developed it over at Crystal Dynamics. And I'm sure they worked hard. You know, I'm sure they were hoping to put their best foot forward. And maybe later on the game gets better. I'll give them credit, because the other games in the series, I know it's a different developer, but the other games in this reboot of things, you know, the gameplay loop was fun, you know, and I'll give them that much credit. I'm sure the game isn't bad, but personally, I was bored. But that's my 2 cents on it right now, is pass on Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Disappointing, right? Yeah, I know. But thanks for tuning in, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and channels. And you can also find me on Twitter at AnxietyTime1, and over on Twitch, where my name is underscore gamer 2. I had to think about it for a second. Pretty sad, right? But in all seriousness, thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate your time and appreciate your viewership. But thank you. Have yourself a wonderful night. Bye.